Welcome to Investors Insights, where today's topic is ignore the recession talks for now. Guys, a lot going on. We had a great report last week that the number of people filing for unemployment benefits hit a 50-year low. That's a great number. So we can dial back the recession talks based on that number. Last week we had a great jobs number. Adam, talk about that.
Yeah, like you're throwing out the R word. No one wants to hear recession, but we had a dynamic number for March, a lot different than February. I think a big contributor, it's kind of like, does better weather bring better jobs? Mm-hmm. So we see the job growth go up. Even in our own community, we're seeing rain affect some of the construction. The construction was a down point, a very low point. It's come up a lot for the month, so that's a good thing. And also, Ashley, we talked this morning about manufacturing. That's been a big lag.
Yeah, it has. Well, and you have to make sure that you're looking below the numbers, because in February and into March, we actually had a drop in manufacturing, about 7,000 jobs. But if you get behind the numbers a little bit, 6,300 of that, vast majority, was in automotive that was directly impacted by tariff with China. So if you extract that, the manufacturing numbers from the low in February, where we saw that dip, back into March, were outstanding everywhere else. So that's clearly a one-off. If you read it on the top line, you go, well, that's a drop. But if you look at what's really going on, manufacturing had a nice rebound month across all sectors.
Yeah, we saw some negative reports in the fourth quarter. That weakness continued in January, but the reports we're starting to see February, March, are starting to turn back up. So it's great to see.
And definitely. I would think if we're looking forward for where manufacturing jobs are going to continue to grow is in the oil exploration and the transportation. Oil over the night hit the 2019 highs of $70.62 for Brent and $63 per barrel for West Texas Intermediate. Those are highs for 2019. We are now an oil exporter, so that greatly benefits our manufacturing sector, our export sector. So we could see that also as an indication that maybe global growth fears have kind of turned. You don't see oil prices going up when the global economy is going into recession. You see them going down. We saw that at the end of last year. Oil prices really fell. A lot of people were concerned that maybe we're going into global recession. This is quite clear, a large indication going forward that the markets, from jobs to spending to production, they don't see us a recession anytime soon. But who knows? We can't predict the future. No guarantees here. Yeah. But a lot of good indications going forward. We think manufacturing jobs will continue to strengthen.
And back on that unemployment number a little bit, it was so good. But when you consider the fact that you had a major American retailer that we all know that bankrupted, and you had the drag of that, imagine what that number would have been without that. Yeah, that's another one-off too.
Yeah, you're starting to see a stronger economy, hopefully looking forward. So
yeah, things are looking good. So as we had a great first quarter in the markets, we're heading into April, which is historically the best month for the market. No guarantees, of course, but all these economic reports are starting to turn back up, and we love to see that. So a very important week. First quarter earnings season kicks in this week. So it's going to be very important to look at forward guidance. So you might see some earnings to take a downturn a little bit because of the weakness in fourth quarter in January.
Back. Yeah.
Looking back, but forward guidance should be pretty good. So we're watching that carefully this week. But if you have any questions, call us. We love to hear from you. Have a great week.